biggest station in the world, playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.
What up, what up, what up? Good evening and welcome to another episode of the 710 of Slickville Show. We are here on this Labor Day weekend trying to get it in. And I want to thank you all for joining me once again. As you can see, I got a guest with me. Before I go on, this is my guy, Robert. We bowl together, man. So he was kind enough to join us today. How's it going, man?
Hey, I could make an appearance when asked, you know. Shout out to everybody. I see y'all are watching. Everybody enjoy yourselves. We might got a little something for you. It'll be all right.
All right, so look, I want y'all to know this. The thoughts and expressions shared by Robert are his and his alone. 710 of Slickville cannot be held responsible for anything.
They don't condone any of that.
or Instinct Radio. And I'm gonna go ahead and let Instinct Radio off the hook for tonight, because I can't be held responsible for anything that might go on this evening either.
They all say it's my fault.
It usually is.
Oh, come on, man.
It usually is. All right. But look, like I said, I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. What I want you guys to do, if you can, go ahead and share this feed. Go ahead and share this feed. Don't be selfish. Share this feed with your friends, your family, the people that you don't like, those people that's hating on you and everything like that. Go ahead and share this feed. Because we're gonna have a good show tonight. It is an interactive show, so your comments, calls, questions, and everything like that is greatly appreciated. So to call in, it will be, you can call in or text at 478-569-6474 is the number. But if you're in that chat room, send those likes, send those hearts, so we'll know when we giving you some good information and giving you some stuff that you like to hear. All right. Before I go on, so I don't get in trouble, I want to wish my mom a happy birthday, a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
She just officially turned senior citizen yesterday, but she had been a senior citizen for a few years.
Oh.
No.
Nope.
Because we had this talk already.
She's still a spry young lady. You can't be saying all that.
No, she's happy. You should see her birthday cake. You should see her birthday cake. It says, "Happy birthday, senior citizen Cynthia." Yeah, I didn't even do that.
You had a hand in it.
My grandmother did that. And look, the funny thing is, like when my dad got old enough, they started sending him those AARP cards. So you already know.
When I found out my parents had one, I was clowning. I thought they were joking. Like, I'm sorry, you have a what?
Yeah, they
like, they make those for real?
AARP, like, yo, you old? Here you go. Let me sell.
Here's a discount on getting your car towed.
Here's another discount on some hotel rooms and stuff like that. Like, this is what they hit you with.
Yeah,
and
I
so,
didn't really think that was a real thing, man.
Yeah.
I saw one for myself. I've actually seen the card.
Oh my gosh.
I don't ever want one.
Look,
I'm good.
I tell you what, man. It was funny because she was like, yeah. I was like, so do you got an AARP card yet? She was like, nah, I ain't filled that paperwork out yet.
I thought they just sent them to you automatic.
Well, you automatically qualify. Like, when you start getting 55-cent coffees.
You at Jenny's at 1 p.m.?
Yeah, that's what it is. When you start shopping at Kroger on Wednesdays during the day, when you start getting discounts at the movie theater, all of that stuff counts. All of it counts. So, look,
I didn't really realize that was a real thing.
Because they want to use it at that point.
Do they send you an AARP card and a Junebug phone? Or with the 3 buttons, you can only call fire, emergency, and medical?
No, she ain't got that.
And all of the numbers is mad big.
Hey, yo, she just tuned in. Happy birthday, Ma, just in case you didn't hear it.
Happy birthday.
But look, yeah, it's fun. It's funny, like, she still wanted to be hip. She's still gonna be hip hop mama at the end of the day. She don't look like she is of that age. And I remember back in the day when I would go with her, I went with her to a nail shop, and this Asian lady was like, "Is that your boyfriend? Is that your husband?"
Dude, times I've been with my mother and just me, they looking at us like, okay, something ain't right about this relationship. She looks like she might be old enough to be my mother, but
No, your mom don't look old at all.
What is this relationship dynamic?
Your mom don't look old at all.
I just know. I know.
Yeah, you know. We know as sons.
You should see when Roland goes somewhere with Jessica. You've seen little Roland.
Yeah.
20 years old, 6'1", about 250. Now, he's walking with Jessica, or he's holding Alexa's hand. I'm holding Elan's hand, walking behind Jessica. So they looking at her like,
which one?
oh, wow. Wait a minute. Okay. I can see. No. I can. No, something ain't right. They have to wait for Jessica to say something about your brother, and it's like, oh, okay, I get it now. Yeah, there's always a little dynamic there.
That is, hey, Ma, that is not Mailman Moby. That is Robert. That is who I bowl with. Robert is the one that's in the chat. If y'all don't know Robert, he's Robert from the chat room, so he won't be in the chat. You actually get him live today. All right. But look, yeah, if everybody, let me get y'all to do me a favor real quick. Go ahead and send a whole bunch of hearts in that chat room for my mom's birthday, if you don't mind. Go ahead and do that for your boy.
Is this how you do
Much
it?
appreciated. Yeah, you hit him with a bunch of those.
Yeah.
But look, man, yeah, when I told her, when I was like, yeah, Ma, you probably should have got you one of them cards already. Cause I mean, she trying to get them checks. So and one kind of go hand in hand. I mean, I ain't hating.
Yes, you are. You seem that's hater.
I ain't hating. I was hating when
You want that card.
I was hating when they was like, "Is that your boyfriend?" I beat your what? I'm just saying. Like, clearly, I was 18 at the time.
Yo, she might be a cougar. You never know.
Clearly, I was 18 at the time. And I know the age difference between my moms and I ain't put her age out there yet. I just said she can get a car and she got senior citizen on her cake.
Oh my God, you gonna keep saying that?
But the problem is, I mean, she proud of it. Cause you know what? She told this story where this young dude tried to holler at her, right? And she was like, "Young man, I'm old enough." I think she said she was of a certain age that women don't lie about being of this age at this point. Once you get to a certain age, you just, if somebody said, "Yo, you look like you 50 and you actually 60, then you still winning in this game."
Yeah, but you can't call out a number.
But if you look like, all right, so when she goes back and she says she saw some of the people she went to high school with and they look all old and run down, I hope ain't none of them listening. But
they just tuned out.
They look all.
Oh, I was gonna watch the rest, but I need to catch up on this Candy Crush.
Hey, look, when I tell you she's yeah, they probably sleep right now.
They gotta be up at 2 a.m.
They probably sleep right now. They went to bed at 7:30.
Right after bingo.
But look, yeah, she was like, "Yeah, I went to my class reunion," and I was like, "Damn, all these people look like they should be about dead."
Oh,
and I was just like,
"You can't talk about the greatest generation." Is that it? You got to have some compassion for them.
But you know what?
They do all look older.
I feel like my 20-year reunion will be next year, high school reunion. I feel old as hell just saying that.
Yeah, mine was this year.
And the funny thing is, when I look at some of the pictures of my classmates, they already look old as hell.
Dude, I had classmates who were balding at like 17. Like, yo, my man, take the hat off. Stop wearing that hat. What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out, why was y'all life so hard? Like, and they know who they were.
4 classes a day. Why are you already losing it?
Dude,
I got him, man.
I showed wifey a picture of these girls I went to school with, and I was like, "How do you think these ladies are?" She was like, "Oh, they clearly about 45, 46. Oh. This was a couple years ago, and I was like, "Nah, they my age."
That's hurtful.
Oh, they look every bit.
Just roll hard and put up super wet.
They look every bit.
Oh my God!
I was like, man, that is, super
living
old.
A hard life.
Super
Take
old.
Take a time out. Sit down somewhere.
Well, look. Oh, also, I want to Quick story. I did go to a wedding this weekend. Congratulations to Hanika and Martell on getting married. They actually got engaged down here at the crib, man. He was so nervous.
Word?
Yeah, I'd never seen anybody that nervous in my life.
Yeah, because you never know. She might say no, dude. You ever seen one of those proposals that go wrong? Like, they have the whole flash mob in front of everybody. Like, oh, yeah. It's like, oh, no.
I asked him if he thought she was going to say no.
You never know, man. You never know.
What?
You never know. I mean, it's almost, you got to almost wait for her to ask you.
No,
I knew Jessica
no,
would
man.
say yeah, but sometimes she'd be like, nah, I ain't ready. Then what you going to do? You done did this in front of all these people? Yeah, you going to be, and that don't work out all the time like you think it do, man. It don't. I've seen some disasters with that.
Well, I look at it like when you know, you got to know. Like that's not something that you should just be guessing about.
No,
like you have to know like this is the one. You can't just be like you know what? I think there's a chance that she might like me enough to say yeah. So I'm just gonna dive in. Like most dudes, if they smart, they hold out until like making that proposal is like the ultimatum. Like, hey, you either gonna propose to me or we need to break this off. Like right before it get to that point,
that's when you got to know if it's going to do it or not.
You still in your sweet spot. Once you get to the ultimatum, like, hey, so what are we doing here? Are we gonna? We've been dating for 6 years now. Yeah. Hey, yeah, let me go ahead and propose. But you can't just be like, well, let's just go ahead and get married then. Let's straight to the courthouse right there.
Hey, sometimes the courthouse ain't that bad, man.
It ain't. It saves money all year.
That
all the way
and
around.
the headache and the whole princess dream, like walking on rose petals and doing it. Come on, man. At the end of the day, we just married, right? Why did we spend $50,000 to tell each other and have this party and invite people I don't even like?
Because this usually the wedding. The wedding part goes so fast.
Yeah, well, that's why you get that over with, and then you go have a fun part of the wedding.
That goes so fast. Like when I talk about, we're gonna talk about weddings later on, but I just wanted to throw that in there. It went way too fast. The longest part was in raggedy pictures.
Yo, I can't stand posing for wedding pictures. It's hot. I'm already uncomfortable. I want to change. Dude, now I got everybody, and you have to take the same picture. You got to stand and pose for this person. And you stand and pose for this person. And you got this person using their phone. And you stand and pose. It's like, come on, man. How many pictures of me y'all need?
Photographer,
I ain't even in it.
Photographer took forever. And then I had to do this.
Different angles.
Rehearsed as hell.
Like I'm smiling too much. At the end of the wedding, my face is like, come on, man. You ain't that happy. You don't need to smile that hard.
Robert.
You are not that happy.
I practiced the hell out of that smile. So I could just hit it.
Did that in the mirror
So I could just hit it. Like I would be like, so are y'all ready to take the picture? And I'd be looking like,
smile.
Are y'all ready?
Yo, that looks so rehearsed.
We good? It come out. It look good on the pictures. It come out just perfect.
Dude.
Practice makes perfect.
Ain't no much practice in the world. Ain't nobody practicing that hard.
Man.
Your face start hurting, man. Then your smile feels fake because you're posing so hard. Your cheeks are.
It was fake probably
Everybody that know me know I ain't that happy.
About 14 minutes into the pictures. It was.
So you gotta just.
I did it. We talking about practice. Not a game. Not a game. Not a game. We talking about practice.
Oh my God.
I can hit it anytime.
See?
That's why selfie game be on point.
Yeah, because you stay with the selfie dude. You like Manda. She's the selfie queen, son. I told her she gonna suffer from selfie shoulder. Every picture was like.
Word? Oh no, I don't hold them. I don't do no up ones.
Tell me you the dude that sit your phone down and on the timer and run and get posed.
Yeah. I don't actually have to. I can just do it like that. Bop, bop, and it takes 4 pictures. 4 pictures. It just needs to catch my hand. Catches my hand. Bop, bop. 4
Do
shots.
you have to say bop, bop?
I don't have to say it. I can just do it. Bop, bop. That's what it look. Bop. Open the hand. Bop, bop.
Do you do that with the practice smile? Is it a combo?
No. But what ended up happening was the first time I did that, Naya was like, "Who took that picture?"
Yeah. You see, I had to ask, and I don't really care.
Who took that picture?
So who owned your phone?
And so I was just like, I got selfie game on 100. Selfie game on 100.
It probably took you 2 weeks to sell that story.
No. I just had to show it.
Show her how it works.
Show her like, look. This is easy. Yeah, this is easy.
That's awesome.
The last two. Yeah, it was just one of those things. It was one of those things, man. You had to get the selfie game tight. But look, on tonight's show, we're gonna talk about wedding tales. We also gonna talk about some of the stuff that's going on in the news. We're gonna talk about I got a new goal. I got a new goal that I'm gonna be working on, and then I got a couple more mom stories to help celebrate her birthday. But and talk a little bit about traveling and driving on the road. Robin and I was talking about that on the way on over here, and it's one of those things where everybody does it different, but then when you find somebody that drives like you do, then it's like, yeah, all these people get on my nerves, every last one of them. And so we definitely gonna talk about that this evening. But look, what I want to do, man, definitely want to send some prayers and shout out to all the people that's been helping with the Houston disaster and everything like that. It's crazy. It was crazy to see that water, man, up there by the little green signs and whatnot.
The directional sign that let you know what exit to get off on the
Yeah,
highway.
like it was water up there. Like, what are y'all doing in this world? Like, that's too much rain.
You think? That's too much rain for anybody.
That's way too much rain. And one thing I did want to say, like, I do want to say I'm glad all my family was safe. That was definitely a good thing. This
you
hurricane.
got family out that way?
Yeah, I got a little bit of family
Word?
down there. Yeah.
Damn, all right.
But they was all good. I stopped worrying about them when I saw them on Facebook Live.
Oh yeah, you knew they was good. So when you were surroundings, yeah, we straight.
Well,
Yeah.
look, one of my cousins, Greg Brown, out there walking around, and he's out there walking around in the water. I'm like, listen,
And
that
dirty? Oh,
you
my
can't
cousin.
do. That you can't do. You can say ass, it's okay. But,
In that water?
yeah,
Do you know it's like sewage and
right.
and chemicals and all kind of.
Yeah, he
Yo,
got
gross.
all kind of dude on his Asics.
Yo, gross.
His New Balances, all messed up.
The white Air Force Ones ain't white no more.
No, they clearly camo.
Chocolate brown.
Yeah, camo.
You said camo.
He got some Army ones.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'm talking about. You need some of those that outfit that those
Like the hazmat suit.
the hazmat suit, the swamp people.
Right.
What's that swamp show? You know what I'm talking about. They had those overalls with the rubber bottoms, but you know what I'm talking about.
Like the duck boots that come all the way up to the knee.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you
yeah.
just walk around in the grass. Oh
Like,
my God. Duck Dynasty.
Duck Dynasty. He needed the outfit that they wear because they walk out in the swamps. Overalls that come way up here, you can just walk in water, and that's fine. But he was out there and in Jordan shorts and some New Balances. You can't
a white
do
beard.
that. You can't. He had a regular shirt, but you just can't. You still can't do that. That's completely inappropriate.
Yeah, nah,
like
that's gross.
he gonna have all kind of
good, man.
salmonella, polio, everything.
It's flesh-eating disease, all that. All his whole lower half gonna be missing when he walk out of that water.
It's just like he fell into that bat that the Joker fell in the first Batman. Like that's straight acid water.
Dude.
But
Somebody got electrocuted in one of the little metal boats.
word.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't.
They got
not
Oh
used to-
wait, I did hear about that.
Yeah,
I did
they
hear
were.
about
It
that.
was like 4 of them in a little metal boat out there trying to save people. Ran into some power lines.
Dang, that is.
You can't
crazy.
get away from it. Even if you jump off the boat, you jump into the water.
Yeah, that's.
There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, you're a rap. Yeah, you pretty much a rap.
Yeah, over, done.
You be like
Out there trying to help folks.
Dang, I was about to say something real inappropriate,
Yeah,
but
see,
I was gonna leave that story. I had told that story about that girl on Facebook Live that electrocuted her dude and his dude in the tub. I'm not gonna bring that back up.
Wow,
Yeah,
that seems very morbid.
That was horrible. But you know what made me mad about the whole Houston situation, man, is that 45 went down there not too long this weekend,
And was happy about the crowd he drew. Oh,
Yeah.
look at what a turnout. They ain't got nowhere else to go. They looking for you to help.
They was mad, and then I was mad that the lady that they interviewed.
That when they walked in and put the mic in her face straight off, and she went off on that reporter.
No, this was one that was happy that he showed up, and she was like, "Woo, I'm so glad that he showed up. He made me feel like there was hope to handle these situations, and he even let us take a selfie with him." And I was like,
Oh, word?
"Ain't no selfie gonna help this flood situation."
Wow. She can hang it on her wall before it gets washed out.
I beat you. Like you. Let me tell you something. Any of my friends, like my mom's got a picture with 45, and this was before he became 45.
He's always been that dude.
But no, I'm talking about just before he got elected. I'll put it like that. There's a part of me that want to do something to that picture. Small part of me that want to do something
else into the picture.
Anybody. It could be Richard Gere. I don't care.
Peter Griffin from Family Guy.
Peter Griffin. It could be Liam Neeson. It could be anybody. Anybody. We gotta get him on up out the paint on that picture. Like
I've got nothing. I've had to deal with the daughters expressing how we feel at home about 45 to other family members, and like we don't even talk about politics in my house, but they know how I feel, and that came up, and that was a couple text messages that need to be sent back and forth between us and the grandparents. Like, yo,
oh my gosh,
settle down. We don't talk about politics. We don't, because it ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing to talk about. I don't think that old girl knew that, the week, right before it happened, they was like, hey, 45, so what do you want to tell the people in the Texas area? And this fool going to say, good luck. Good luck. It's video of good luck. It wasn't even a tweet. It's good luck. He didn't even get hacked. Good luck. Are you surprised, though? He got caught on video making fun of a reporter doing the whole little hand thing. How is that? How seriously?
No, nothing surprises me.
Nobody thought that was wrong.
And
then he got out there and was like, oh, I wasn't doing it. Who else are you? There's a picture of him doing it next to
about one of the Yin Yang twins.
Oh, my God. Fired up.
He was talking about old boy from Scary Movie 2, the butler.
Grab my strong hand. My germs.
Right.
Gross.
That's
oh, my God.
Disgusting.
You're terrible.
Completely
You're a terrible
disgusting.
person, man.
But one thing about the flood, it was very, I think it's going to sound bad. It was very convenient. It was a very convenient flood based on everything that was going on in the world right at that moment in time.
Dude, missiles being shot over Japan.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah. See that missile? But it's raining over here. Let's forget that and look at this water.
Right. Don't worry about Charlottesville and Kaepernick. It's raining like like hell.
Super hard.
And it's going to be more rain. And apparently, folks didn't learn from Katrina. And it was like, wait, wasn't y'all supposed to do something with the levees before it got to a point where it was gonna where they were supposed to break? That was just my thought process. Like y'all knew.
I've got nothing.
Y'all had an idea.
I've got nothing for that. I'm not gonna speak on that part of it.
The good thing was the athletes and entertainers stepped up.
Big time. Like what I didn't like though. Okay, Kevin Hart came out with his challenge, which was fine. Master P, everybody else instantly, you ain't doing it. dude, to do anything, you know how much I've contributed? Not as much as Kevin Hart or Master P or anybody.
Like, J.J. Watt, you know, the crazy thing is, there was a time when they was like, go ahead and donate to Red Cross and all these people. And now they like, yeah, we don't rock with Red Cross like that.
I've seen a whole list of people that I always through my life I thought it was good to give money to. Goodwill, Red Cross, blah, blah, blah. Dude, you read and you see their CEO makes X amount of millions of dollars. Like, yo, I thought I was giving this to poor people.
I thought this was non-profit.
For you to have a mansion, that's a profit.
You are killing this non-profit game. And how can I be a part of it? Like,
hey, my last name is Williams. That could be the Good Williams. Just go ahead and donate.
710 of Slickville is officially a non-profit, so you can go ahead and...
Yo, we sending all proceeds to whatever charity you want to go to.
Yeah,
Just make sure you sign that check with Jason's name on it at the bottom.
Make it out directly to me. I do right by it. I will take that $4,000 donation and spend $400 on getting them some water down there. They need clean water.
Dude, $400 worth of water, that is at least 400 gallons.
That's killing the game. Now the other $3,600. I gotta
it's
get
non-profit.
it there.
Yeah, so you paying for it. You air mailing it. You shipping it.
I gotta get it there.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds reasonable. I don't know what's the problem.
I don't
Why has the $4,000 check not shown up yet?
That's what they did.
Yeah,
that's what they did. Let me see. Yeah, you know what my brother said. Does it matter? Does it matter to know how much they donated? Who checked to prove what they, that they actually did?
Yeah. Yo, I donated $100,000 just for y'all to know.
Just wanted to put that out there.
I wasn't gonna say anything until the segment came up. I donated $100,000.
I try to keep my donations secretive.
Nah, we gonna talk about it. Let's throw some numbers out.
I didn't want them to know about the 45 cents that I sent down there.
Is it tax deductible?
We gonna see if I can get something back for that. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Shout out to the $200,000 I sent down yesterday.
What I am gonna do is I'm gonna open my doors. I got an extra bedroom, so if anybody coming from Houston that's a rapper that got a lot of money that need to stay in the other side of my 2-bedroom apartment.
You trying to invite Little Flip to the Atlanta? He gonna come live at the joint?
Slim Thug.
Mike Jones.
Paul Wall for a grill.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take Jessica to have dinner at Houston's.
Hey, you know what? That counts. Look, but you know what? I offered my spot up. Joel Osteen.
I loved every one of those memes, man. They was all on point. I loved all of it.
Those memes.
Said, where was y'all last Sunday when it was dry? And now y'all trying to come up in the joint now?
Exactly. Like the internet's dragged him in such a way that
those were some of the best memes, dude. Some of them were pretty good.
Because they was like, "Hey, we gonna be in town for homecoming." You get that face. Hey, you mind? They about to foreclose on my house. Like you gonna get it. You gonna get that face. Hey, so do you mind if me and my 3 cousins we passing through town? None of it. And what I've noticed, what I come to notice in this new age, nobody is above the internet's internet beat down.
They gonna drag you no matter what. Sometimes I'm glad I'm not famous because I would get dragged.
Nobody is above the internet beatdown. Like I think the internet is undefeated in such a way that
it's too much. Sometimes it's too much. Sometimes I wonder, what do you do all day that you can just sit around and make memes all day? That then I in turn all day steal and share like I made it. You know? Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and erase whoever put this up here, and I'm gonna post it on my page.
I'll tell you what. I make memes.
You know what? I got a meme generator on my phone. Other people's memes are funnier than mine because mine always go so dark.
You go straight
unnecessarily
straight for the jugular.
Yeah. I'm here, left,
Like,
early.
Little baby, we'll murder you. He'd be like right there.
Yeah, I can't make them, man.
Oh.
Mine wouldn't appeal to too many people.
Like, I have a niche audience for my
Yes,
needs.
son. Yeah, they. Ooh, is that Robert again with that? Oh, here he go.
Sign.
I guaranteed I got like 5 or 6 people who probably friend and unfollow me like twice a week.
Really?
It's like, oh yeah, he cool. Oh, little over the line. We're gonna follow him for today and tomorrow.
all your memes is like not safe for work. NSFFW. NSFW.
Yeah. You can't read my network.
Not safe for work. Don't even open it.
Yeah,
at
don't
church.
click on the link. Don't do it in front of family members. They're gonna be like, how are y'all Facebook friends?
If you are sitting next to your religious auntie,
Don't open Robert's
Don't
memes.
open Robert.
Don't even read it.
don't scroll your Facebook if you friends with Robert.
Robert made a new post. I'm gonna go ahead and skip that one for right now.
I almost
Power
opened
off.
it.
Power off.
I
Power
almost
off.
opened that. Have you ever had that happen to you, where your friends have said you something and you was in an inappropriate place and
You know what I hate most is the meme where it's something real innocent, but the sound is sex sounds, and it always says, turn this all the way up, like, or listen on full volume. And I'm like, all right, this should be funny. And it's like somebody riding a bike, and all you hear is, like, yo, why would you do that to me? I'm in front of all these people.
you can't fall for that.
Yeah, dude, it's got me a couple times. Like, yo, don't do that.
I cannot confirm or deny that I've opened Instagram a time or two at work and had to kind of slam it down real quick when somebody came by my desk.
Nope, I have Instagram. I don't even use it. I got it because my cousins told me to get it, and I don't like it. It's too.
I ain't tell those people to post those pictures. I ain't know that was on there.
Yeah, no. Facebook is fire now. And I never had a MySpace, so I went nothing, just Facebook. And all my people were like, yo, you get on there and you post anything, because it's the only really outlet I got.
Yeah,
I don't do Snapchat. I don't do Instagram. Yo, you see me on my Facebook, you already know how it goes down.
It's all the way turned up. And you gonna give some shout outs to some people that's in the chat room. What up, Julian? What up, Tony? What's up, Mailman tuning in? Soul Glow tuning in. What's up, wifey? You up in there? I see you. I see mom still in there. And Shahada. Y'all stay representing. What up, Shark? Appreciate everybody tuning in. Hey, where's everybody tuning in from? Let me go ahead and get that going. I need where everybody tuning in
over here
from.
on my phone.
Who you got?
I got Mike McLean.
What's up, Mike?
Travis Smith.
Appreciate the trial.
Bubba. Look at him. Oh, he look, hey.
There we go.
Tiffany Timoneri, what's up? How y'all doing? Everybody good? Everybody good?
Is Tiffany Timoneri a U.S. citizen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. just wanted to make sure.
She at least got a U.S. Facebook page, I guess. No, I know her. That's actually one of my most dearest friends. She's cool.
Got you.
She's real cool.
Hey, KO just tuned in. Where Kev, you still in? Are you still in? What's it called? Are you still in China? Holla at your boy. Let me know if you still in China. We got Hot Springs tuning in. We got Denver tuning in. Mile High City. They are high right now. We got Arkansas.
We accept care packages here for that. If you
708 Chicago up in here. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in from all over the U.S. Yeah, he's still in China. We got China up in here right now.
Oh, word?
Yes,
damn,
we are
right.
over those waters. Appreciate you, KO. That's what I'm talking about. But look, we was talking about people that was able to beat the internet, and it's a sore spot for a lot of people in Atlanta. But I think Tom Brady beat the internet last year.
For what?
When they won, when they was losing in the first half of the Super
I don't
Bowl.
want to talk about it, man.
Okay, well, I just
Sore
talk
spot.
about it on Dolo right now.
That's a sore spot.
No, watch this. It's all good. Tom Brady beat the internet last year, and I mean, he's gotten killed before. He's gotten killed by the internet for them Uggs. He's gotten killed for that
about that.
ugly ass red KKK baseball cap that said "Make America Great Again"?
Oh, MAGA.
Yeah. Every time I see that hat, I
I want to slap it off people.
It looks like
that's
a hood
assault.
to me. It looks like a hood to me. Every
When
time
was
I
it
see
ever
that hat,
great to make it great again? Like,
in real life, when I see that hat, it looks like a white hood.
I've
to
only
me.
seen them on TV. I've never actually seen anybody wearing one in real life.
I saw him when he was here. It was a whole bunch of them.
Did you go to the rally?
No.
Were you holding up a Blacks for Trump sign?
I was driving for Lyft. I wonder how many points I get if I Charlottesville these people.
Probably not a good look.
Not at all.
I don't think that would be a good
I
look.
think they would have revoked my Lyft.
And threw you in jail, maybe.
Maybe. Kasim Reed, would you have got your boy out, though? Maybe not.
Yeah, I've got nothing. I've got nothing.
But,
See
the
how
reason why I
soft I'm
asked
talking
if,
into the mic, I've got nothing.
Tim and Erie, I was asking if Tim and Erie was a U.S. citizen. Just on some news stuff. This DACA, Deferred Action for Childhood, that Obama had passed. I guess it was one of those situations where Obama had passed this thing where they would allow kids that were immigrants deferred deportation or whatever. Just give you some time
Deportation or not, deferred don't matter. Don't deport them.
to get your stuff. Yeah,
Now, is this kids who was born here?
It was kids. I think it was
Or
kids that
who
might
were
have been
born
brought.
and then brought?
They might have been brought.
But if they were brought, they didn't walk.
They didn't. They didn't come on their own.
So you know what? I feel like I'm gonna go to America tomorrow.
You know what? I'm about to swim.
Like that.
I'll go for a swim. Yeah. Hey, this looks like Miami Beach. Like it doesn't work like that.
I think it should work teenagers or teenagers and up.
It doesn't work like that. But it's a Hispanic business leader, mad as hell. This is the leader of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce or something like that. And I don't even know why he believed anything that 45 said. Like when he started off his statement, like Trump said. Anytime somebody say that, I'm like, like straight up.
You could have said anything else, not Trump said.
When, I would never
just say, "Yo, I heard.
If
I heard from somebody I know. I don't know how true this is. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out there." You can't start off with "my man said that." That's not gonna work.
That's what I'm talking about. Look, I just feel like that. Hey, what's up? I am so delicious on Instagram. What up? What up? She coming in from Jamaica. That's what I'm talking. Look,
word?
Yeah, we in here. We all over the place.
Huh?
I'm with that. But look, I already feel like, all right. So he said, Trump said on the outset of his presidency that he would treat DACA carefully and promised to show great heart when asked how he would handle the program. This program was one of those Obama programs, right?
That he's trying to repeal everything my man did.
100%. And showing great heart, that just means I look at it twice before I get rid of it. Like I don't even know what that means. Like
I won't burn it after I rip it up.
If somebody told me if they was like, "Yo, I'm gonna show great heart on your promotion when it comes to your promotion,"
You might as well just quit.
I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah, you might as well just quit.
I'll beat you. No. It's gonna be almost a million kids that's gonna be affected by this. That it officially put an expiration date on their time here in the States.
And it's gonna cost X amount of dollars to round up all these people and send them back. And they're kids.
What
they gonna do when they get there?
How you gonna find them?
Huh.
Like I think that was one of the things that I was kind of tripping on. It was like, so you guys just gonna walk up to people?
All you really got to do is just drive like a open back pickup up to any gas station before noon, and you could get at least 6 or 7 people.
But those are grown-ups. Yeah, you just said that.
Out loud. Oh,
You just said that.
damn. I forgot this was live.
It is.
Can we edit that last part?
No,
don't edit it. Don't edit it. I said it.
We already put that disclaimer out there.
Yes,
So it is
they
what it
did.
is.
They did.
Hey, look, let me random thought. United States of America, because I'm going to talk about this shirt that you have on in a minute. United States of America.
All right.
That's an interesting concept.
Because ain't nothing united. Nothing. Nothing.
I mean,
It should be the separate sections of this part of the world.
pretty much. Like, it's a great concept.
Oh, they meant well when they wrote it up.
It's like those concept cars that you never really see.
They change them just enough to where it's like, okay, people will really accept this.
Like, it's more like the semi-united, kind of united.
And we tolerate each other for the most part.
It's okay, but not really.
Let's keep all of these people over here, but everybody else chill over here. States.
And this it's pretty much what it is. And it's like when I say that flood came in at a good time, that's what it was. Like, because you think about it, a few weeks ago, Charlottesville, NFL protests. They had the country on the brink of
disaster.
real
disaster.
I don't even want to call it a civil war type situation, but it was there. It was
a lot of tension.
Where, like, it was a whole lot of tension. Like,
a lot of tension.
Black people was looking at the NFL like, yo, this is some bull, and it's part of me that don't want to watch.
I'm still gonna watch the Bills and Falcons.
White people was looking at each other like, how y'all gonna be mad about some statues that represent this, and it ain't right.
I've got nothing for any of that.
And so it was and so the natural disaster came through at a good time because it brought a whole lot of people together.
Everybody working together.
And so you
rescuing each other.
Saw those people out there with those monster trucks picking up those black.
Let's get her done.
You know that's the sound.
Woo-hoo! We gonna save some people out this mother.
And they did. Hey, with your friend Bubba, you got monster truck.
Oh yeah, big F-150, jacked up, ready, son. Let some shit fly. He come get me.
We're gonna ride on out there. And then also, the Mayweather fight kind of came through and saved the day. And not in a sense that Mayweather just did something great outside of winning, but it got people's minds off of Charlottesville and NFL.
But that only lasted for like an hour.
Yeah.
And then my work environment is kind of dynamic, and everybody wanted McGregor to win.
Really?
And when he didn't, you heard excuses all day long.
Oh, yeah.
He hit him 110 times and blah, blah. It don't matter if you just tapping him. You got to hit him.
Where do we get all of these moral victories?
Because the part of the fight I saw, he was getting punched around. He was hitting him with video game combos like they was playing Fight Night.
Pretty much, yeah.
A, B, A, block, A, B, block. Like, yo.
That's Nintendo, Robert. It's X square.
Oh, do we have X and square and Y?
Triangle.
Okay, yeah. No. I still got ColecoVision. I got the little joystick in the middle playing Donkey Kong. Duck Hunt. I still got the Duck Hunt gun.
You know what? There's a couple people. Robert was that dude that stood real close to the screen.
Yeah.
He stood real close to the screen and had the gun on the screen.
And was still mad because I couldn't hit nothing. I used to try to shoot at the dog when he would laugh at me when I missed ducks.
No,
stupid dog, get off the screen.
That was one of the rules. Like, that was one of the rules that we had where you couldn't be too close to the screen when we played Duck Hunt.
Actually, the closer you got, the less reliable the gun was.
Oh,
it wouldn't work if you got too close.
Yeah, my cousin used to be on the screen. Like, it would be like directly on the screen.
That ain't gonna work. You're missing. You're wasting shots.
It's probably scratching up the screen.
Yeah.
If it was in today's screen, because back in the day they had those glass
hard TV, you could throw it at the ground, it wouldn't crack.
So it was okay. I'm sure it was okay. But with the Mayweather and hearing people talk about it, it was funny because it was like Mayweather looked like he could have went straight to girl collection after the fight, and for the 100 and some times he got punched or hit, still could go straight to the club.
Yeah, because he didn't look any worse for wear.
No shades. He looked like he did when he came in there. He was
except minus the mask. From what I understand, he had on like a ski mask.
Yeah. He robbed some people.
Yeah, he robbed everybody who paid $100.
He robbed him. He knew what it was. Like, that was interesting. And the first time I had seen him come out with anything on his face. But,
Dude, and then the whole thing about everybody like, all right, let's see Mayweather step into the MMA. He ain't gonna do that. Hey,
No.
newsflash, he ain't gonna do that.
First off, that's a horrible idea. Second
All the way
off,
around.
No. I'm not getting ready. You know what?
You ain't gonna kick me at. Okay, so we get into a boxing match. You beat me down. You say, okay, now let's go MMA. Dude, I'm kicking. I'm trying to break one of your arms.
Right.
That ain't gonna work.
You
Can't train to fight MMA. You just have to be one of the dudes that like violence. You can train to punch. You can't train to arm bar somebody. Like, yo, at this point, you're just trying to break his arm.
He said that people like that are clearly those people. Like, I remember when I was in college, the football team had an intramural squad. They would come in there and play basketball. We would thrash them, even though they was athletes. We would thrash them in basketball. They like come out to the field.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm not coming out to the field. I'm a basketball player. I know what I do.
Why would I do this?
I'm great at basketball.
Yeah. Because the first time you tackle me, I'm gonna be mad, and now we got a problem.
Because now you're gonna try to tackle me extra hard because of that crossover that
And
you
that
just
dunk.
ate.
Oh, you gonna dunk? Word.
No.
Go ahead, cut across the middle and see what happens.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I'll pass.
That's what it was.
I'll pass on that.
Like I stayed into it with football players as a freshman in college.
That's a big old negative, Ghost Rider. I can't be around that.
For that reason.
Yeah, no.
And so for anybody to think that Floyd Mayweather would go to MMA,
Yeah, it's just a waste of time, man. I bet he'll fight somebody else before he ever decided to do MMA.
Most definitely.
Because that just, like, MMA, I've never been a fan of any of that until I actually sat and watched one. Mm-hmm. I like the instant knockouts and the kicks and the elbows. I hate when two dudes is just wrestling around on the ground for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, because that's sex.
And then the ref, fully clothed sex. Like, the ref just standing there. And I'm kind of thinking maybe he's enjoying what. Like, yo, make them stand up.
I'd take that back for any MMA people because I do not want y'all to try to guillotine me.
I can't be around that. I don't. No, MMA, we're not doing that.
But look, you know what? It's probably a few years ago. James Toney, he's a boxer, tried to do MMA and got his ass thrashed.
Did you ever see when Kimbo Slice tried to do MMA?
Yeah, but Kimbo
would get 4 to 6 good punches and then he was gassed.
Yeah,
and then all they had to do was put him in a leg lock or what is it? A rear naked choke.
Naked choke.
Look, I know my terminology.
Guillotine, armbar, rear naked choke, full mount,
armbar,
ground and pound.
Yo, I forgot about that one.
I'm up on my MMA, but James Toney was a boxer. He used to box when Roy Jones was around.
Oh God, word.
Yeah, so he's a little old. He got in there with Randy Couture, and Randy Couture was
I know, the natural.
He was that dude.
Yeah.
And Dana White thought that was funny. Like, he was like, "Yeah, you want to get in there? You want to get?
I
want to
see him get in the ring. All that he talked. I want to see Dana White get in there and fight somebody.
He gonna fight Roger Mayweather? Nah. But James Toney got thrashed. He thought he was gonna stand up there and throw punches. He threw one punch, and dude went straight, took him down to the ground.
And that was it.
Ground and pound.
Ended in a rear naked choke.
Ended in absolutely. That's exactly what happened. James Toney was like,
he wasn't ready to be choked out like that.
He panicked, and then as he was getting punched in his face, he thought it would be a good idea to turn over to try to get up.
So now he can just
rear naked choke. I will flip you all the way over and make you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Tap.
Yeah, you got to tap out on that. And that's another thing, dude. I don't want nobody choking me like that. I'd rather you punch me in the face than put me in a headlock.
Look, first off, I wouldn't want that.
I'm not trying to be choked
want
out.
you bending my arm all back like all crazy. Like, no, my arm is not.
I'd rather you knock me out than make me submit. Just knock me out cold. I ain't trying to be like, oh yeah, uncle, I'm sorry, you the man. Nah, knock me out.
Nah, you can probably. Nah, I don't want to get knocked out.
As long as it ain't in front of my kids.
Cause I done seen people get knocked out and their arms be still like this, and they, you don't want that knockout because you got to explain that. If somebody just grab you, yeah. If somebody
how you get knocked out of your arms still straight?
Yeah, you got to explain that. Like, I didn't see it coming. I didn't think it hit me. Like, if somebody just twist your arm and you like, and then you tap. You can tap quick. You got to wake up. They got to put some salt on you. You can still go to the club
some
that
salt.
day.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't want to, because you could. It's a different. I feel like it's a different type of satisfaction than knocking somebody out. Because what ends up happening in MMA, you get knocked out, and then they're gonna jump on you and do you like this.
Dude, yo, did you see when McGregor was hitting Floyd like that?
Yeah,
you can't do that.
You
can't hammer fist somebody in a boxing match, man.
He did that on many occasions. Many occasions.
That's not a real punch.
Yeah,
that's how you do when your opponent is almost about to give in. You can't start a fight like that. Me and you start fighting right now. The last thing I'm gonna do is what? I got a knife. I'll stab you.
Do you got a shake weight like that? Like that right there, you can't do it. I don't care. You just cannot do it. Yeah, see, Stacey said you get knocked out. People doodle on this. Like that girl got knocked out and she doodled on herself.
Yes, yeah. When you lose consciousness, you lose your bowels.
So that's what you want?
I mean, I don't want to do.
You want that potential?
I don't want to be choked out and lose. Either way,
you can tap though. Yeah. You can tap quick.
My pride ain't gonna let me tap. I'm always think I can come back.
Yo, chat room, would you rather be knocked out or choked into submission? Or
about only 2 options.
You're not gonna win. It's either choked out or knocked out.
Okay, can I just give up before either one of those things happen? Can I just go to the ref and be like, you know what? I'm overmatched. I don't think this is fair.
No,
I can't do that.
Damn, that's not.
Oh my God.
Chat room, what is it gonna be? Knocked out or choked out? Stacey says she'd rather be a spectator.
Watching somebody get choked out.
Watching somebody get choked out. Well, look, yeah, and you know what? Going back to, he said, knock the choke out. Tap is greater than getting knocked out.
I don't know, man. I don't want nobody choking me out, dude. That's.
What about a guillotine?
Is that the?
Well, they got to put their legs over your neck and pull your arm.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that. I don't want no. Your junk is like right here, dude. As soon as I feel one of your legs here and here, I'm just giving up. Tap the guy because I don't want him any closer, like pulling me in. And no, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'll pass.
Like I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that. I definitely wouldn't want a ground and pound just based on how that sounds, because you got a grown man sitting on your chest punching you in the face,
and it ain't nothing you could do. You're just trying to block, and he hitting you everywhere you not blocking.
First off, junk is on your chest area,
just
and
right.
And you getting punched. The worst of all the situations. But you know what? And my brother just made a good point. There aren't very many videos that's floating around the internet of people getting submitted. It's hella videos of people getting knocked out.
Yeah, because don't nobody want to see the submission thing, man. That makes the fight boring. That makes it boring.
Would Debo be as famous if he had choked Red like he was doing,
as opposed to knocking him out and taking the bike?
Like how he did Craig. He was choking Craig on the car and then had to hit him with the two of those. The punches is what made that funny. It was the punches after the fact that he was choking him out.
And I still don't understand how those 2 chest punches render him unconscious. Okay, so you punched me in the chest twice. At that point, if my heart hasn't stopped, I'm madder. I'm not going to just chill and let you drag me around the yard.
Yeah.
That ain't going to work.
But what happened?
In front of my parents?
Yeah.
And the chick I'm trying to mess with?
What happened?
Red waited until the fight was over.
It happened in front of his dad. Pop's tripping, man.
He want me to have my bike back.
Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that.
Wow.
Because there's been other memes of people getting knocked out from that Debo clip.
Yeah.
Craig getting choked out never makes the meme.
In the chest twice. Yeah.
Never makes the meme.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just can't see no grown man choking me into unconsciousness. That ain't gonna work.
Mailman said he'd rather get knocked out because choking take too long.
Yeah. Thank you. Bow. Done. You gonna sit here and choke me for 5 minutes and I'm like pulling on your arm? Like, oh, stop choking. I can't. No.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and knock me out, dude.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, yo, what up, Tice? What's up, AB? Oh, baby mama Aqua in there watching? Let's play baby mama, baby, not the real baby mama.
Oh
Just
my
play baby
goodness.
But
Oh my goodness.
but now it's all good. It's all good. She know. But you know the funny thing about the whole fight game in general is that most people cheer for the people that look like them. I mean, and even though
I don't know. See, I don't watch enough fighting, so I can't really weigh in on that.
I watch a lot of fighting, and rarely do I want the black dude to lose, unless there's a reason why I don't like him. Like Adrian Broner is one of those people that I like to see lose. I don't know why.
Nobody really has a high opinion of him.
Like,
I know who that is. I know enough to know that people don't really like dude.
Like when he came out dancing in the parking lot and then got knocked out. Hey,
dude, I hate when people showboat. See, now I showboat while I'm bowling, but we all know the story on that. Something else, I'm not gonna. I don't. That's why I don't talk mess while I'm bowling. I wait until after. After I know I already done beat you bad enough, then I'll say something. But I'm not going to sit here in the first frame of the first game and be like, yeah, I'm going to kick your ass. You see what happened when I did that to you? Say, yo, Jason, I'm going to beat your ass. I didn't even come close. It wasn't even close. It wasn't close.
I wasn't going to bring that up.
Yeah, no, I will. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it.
I ain't talk about that stuff.
It wasn't even close.
That was one game.
It was 3 games in a row in front of my wife.
It was one game. But look, we're on the same team now, and
everybody in trouble.
That is the mindset going in, and this is probably one of the best stretches I done seen Robert bowl consistently.
Because now I'm ready to just kill everybody.
And after not this past Friday, but the Friday before, I have a reason to be mad.
Oh, yeah, killer instinct here.
I have a reason to be mad. I have a reason to want to kick ass and not just be just winning and just doing my part. Now the glove has come off, and they'll see a difference.
I want everybody to know this wasn't my fault.
No,
I had nothing to do with this.
Probably so.
Huh?
Probably so.
A little bit?
We still going to blame you because.
Why? Am I the fall guy? Am I the default? Oh, this is Robert's fault?
There's a reason why they did not do that to you. There's a reason
you
why.
Think?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, you went before me. I bowled last. Everybody was already done.
No,
that's what we're gonna use. That's what we're gonna go with.
They waited.
That's what we're gonna go with.
They waited. Yeah. Hey, Stacy, you know there's a small reason. There's a small reason
mad.
why.
Mad.
Yeah, I'm never gonna. I hold grudges when it comes to sports and stuff.
I'm still mad about something that happened to me in the 7th grade.
When it comes to sports and stuff, I hold grudges in real life, and especially when I feel like you've wronged me. Until I feel like I've made it right.
Retribution. You down for retribution now?
It has to be right in such a way that I feel like even if we swept them, I would feel like they would have to come over and be like,
"We're sorry.
Man, I apologize for that."
You know that's not going to ever happen, right?
Well, then
okay.
That foot is going to keep
coming. I just wanted to make sure you knew that.
That foot will keep coming to that backside on many occasions.
You shouldn't act like that. We're all family and friends and things of that nature.
No. They're getting kicked out of the Chicago Cubs fan club. Take that shirt off. Like they almost, yeah.
Wow.
I'm still mad about that.
Yeah, you seem a little upset.
Like I don't forget stuff like that. Like for one, I don't like to be slighted. I feel like they did it because they knew what was getting ready to happen. And even I still threw a good ball, so it didn't. It's just the fact that they did it. They felt like they had.
Okay, so what if you'd have struck? Then what?
I still would have been mad.
So no matter how you look at this, anger is the final solution. Maybe okay. Maybe he picked his keys up and they were hot for some reason and he dropped them.
Don't do that.
Huh?
Don't do that.
No.
I'm
trying.
We're not doing that.
Why not?
Because
I'm trying to be the voice of reason. This never happens.
It's not going to start right now. It's not going to start right now.
Even Jessica probably looking at her phone like, what? Come on.
Jessica's looking at her phone like that Dikembe Mutombo meme where it said when you get sent trash news, and Dikembe looking at his phone like. I'll send you that video. He's like when you get trash nudes, and he's so disappointed. He's so disappointed. He's so disappointed. But look, did you hear about the Cleveland police protesting the protest at the football game on Sunday? So they said that they're not going to hold the flag.
The police said that?
Yeah, they're not going to hold the flag in protest of the Cleveland Browns protesting the lack of equal rights and equality and stuff like that.
I'm trying to wrap my mind around that.
They're protesting the protest.
Okay.
But they're not going to hold the flags.
So they're not holding the flag because some people don't want to stand for the flag.
Correct. They said that protest that they said that the protest is ignorant.
Which one?
They said
Please tell me which one you're talking about, because they both. I mean, I could see one, but to protest the protest.
Yeah, they said
that.
They said that the Cleveland Browns players jumping in and protesting and not standing for the anthem and praying for the country and stuff like that is ignorant, and so they're gonna protest that.
Okay.
And I'm like, wait a minute.
That seems like it makes perfect sense. Why are we even?
You can't say I'm protesting anthem demonstrations with the anthem demonstration. Like you can't do that. But once again,
all of that sounds really stupid.
It's very stupid.
Like, you're trying too hard at this point.
They changing the argument, which makes it impossible to get anywhere close to finding the solution. When you talk about, you know what? I don't like that you ain't standing for the anthem, so I'ma sit for the anthem.
You know what? One of the best memes that I've seen so far. All these people that's mad that the players don't stand up when the anthem. Think about you at home watching a football game. How many times when the game started have you stood up and saluted? You sitting in your chair,
have I ever.
Drinking a beer, going, let's get this football started. Woo! You ain't standing up at home. No. So because I'm out in public, I've never got my ass off the couch while the football game was on.
Never have I ever.
I won't do it next Sunday either. Not really protesting anything, but.
So last year we went to Auburn versus ASU. It was around this time last year, and we were sitting there, and all the stuff. It was high tensions at that time. It was three of us, and there wasn't very many black people around. We were down in Auburn,
Alabama.
Yeah, and we was like,
Alabama,
so.
Man.
You guys want to sit this one out? And we looked around. And it was like, I feel like I shouldn't stand, but I want to go home. I want to be able to go home after this game.
I went to a game at the Falcon Stadium, and I stood, but I just stood. Like I wasn't patriotic. I stood. My hands were down. I put my head down, but I wasn't like singing along and, waving a big American flag. I stood just to stand, but I wasn't.
I stood and left my hat on. And I was texting.
Taking pictures.
I took 5 selfies during the national anthem. But I don't understand. I don't understand how people can, like, in real life be mad about somebody that's not happy about inequality. Like, I look at Cleveland police just in general, and they need to get somewhere in STFU.
Yeah, they've been ever since they shot old boy with the toy gun.
Tamir Rice, yeah.
Come on, man.
Y'all part of the problem.
Come on, man.
So, is it safe for me to assume that if you against the protest that's grounded around equal rights, that you're probably racist?
Dude, everybody gonna come up with some. Oh, my best friend is black. I'm not against. Come on, man. Come on. We know. Let me cut you off in traffic, and you tell me how you feel about me.
I know 4 black people.
My best friend's best friend is black. Word. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Close. Nice.
Our mailman is black. I gave him a tip. $3 in a Starbucks gift card.
A pack of Newports.
Hey, look. So Hennessy.
Grape Swishers.
I left a watermelon in my mailbox.
A travel coconut oil. A little tube.
Well, look. Did you see? Did I share with you? I shared with you that video of those dudes that was talking about protesting the football games, right?
Dude, I see all of that coming across all the time.
I mean, they was talking about Kaepernick not being signed, and they're kind of shining light on. All right, if there's a group of people that'd be offended, a fan base, or just a group of people within each city that'd be offended by Colin Kaepernick not being signed, who are you offending? Like, who are you offending if he is signed? So you're offending those people that are against equal rights if you sign them?
Honestly, dude, my whole Colin Kaepernick thing, like, he could be a backup somewhere.
He could.
But I'm not going to protest 32 teams when only about 4 or 5 of them need him. Now, Jacksonville, let's protest them because they suck. He could definitely start. He could coach there. Cleveland, maybe. The Rams, okay. I'm not going to be mad at the Bills and the Falcons. We don't need him. I mean, that.
You don't?
No. We about to win the Super Bowl.
Y'all just signed Joe Webb.
That's not important.
Joe Webb.
We also have Patterson, I believe his name is.
Joe Webb hasn't thrown a pass, a single pass since 2014. In real life, has not thrown a single pass since 2014.
He's saving his arm.
For what?
The upcoming Super Bowl season.
Yeah. Like, okay. Brock Osweiler.
Yeah, no, see, because he is sorry. I'm mad at Denver over that.
It's 100% trash.
You cut him. You let him go travel around, and then you sign him back. You should be mad at Denver. Let's protest Denver. And I'm a Denver Broncos fan. I don't like that move.
Ryan Mallett. Trash.
Yeah, he's garbage, too.
Mark Sanchez. Trash.
Is he playing?
He's on the Bears. Trash.
Oh, that's your folk.
Trash.
You mean butt fumble, Mark Sanchez?
Butt fumble. Run into his teammates' butt.
And fumble.
And fumble.
Wow.
Trash. He's on the roster.
That's impressive,
Like,
Bears. You
you
guys
know
are doing
what?
great over there. Go Chicago. We play y'all in the first game. We'll deal with that.
Yeah, no, we played the Falcons.
Yeah, that's what I'm I'm a Falcons fan too.
Oh.
The only time I'm gonna cheer against the Falcons is when they play the Bills.
Oh, one of those people. Okay.
I'm a home teamer, man. I live here. I'm from there. I got to cheer for both.
All right. And look, you know what? EJ Manuel is still on a roster.
Yeah,
and you've lived with that.
Yeah, he's sorry.
Good job, Buffalo.
Yeah,
First
he's
round
sorry.
draft pick.
He's sorry. I know somebody that knows him personally. He's like, yo, he's sorry.
My goodness. And so when I say all that, and we just did fantasy football drafts and whatnot. And
would you have picked Kaepernick in your fantasy?
Dude, I'm getting ready to go home and sign Kaepernick on Madden right now.
To who?
To the Bears. I'm going on. Well, after the show, I'm gonna go home, turn on Madden, start up my franchise, and go. Well, I got to create Kaepernick because he's not on the game at all. But I'm gonna put him on the team.
I need you to hide all of the power cords so he can't do that. Don't let him sign anybody. Hide the controllers. Take all of the batteries out of the controllers.
I'm put him on Buffalo. Y'all might win a Super Bowl.
I almost just walked out.
Kaepernick is better than.
Not Patterson. Not Patterson.
What?
Not yet. We have yet to see that. that's beside the point, man. Let's be mad at the Jaguars.
Look, it's 90 quarterbacks in the league, approximately. We'll just cut it down and say it's at least 60.
2 per team.
2
64.
per team. You mean to tell me
He's 50 out of 64.
that's fine? That's enough for a job. But when you got number 186 getting signed, and then you got people that was working at Foot Locker 2 days ago, and this getting
Jay Cutler.
yeah, we just
Let's be mad at the Dolphins.
pulled him right out the booth.
He didn't even want to play football. Just straight up like, you know what? I'm done. I retired. Hey, yo, my man, we need you. All right.
How much is this gonna be?
Yeah.
$10 million. Well, shoot, man, I was only gonna make 3 in the booth. What's that offensive line looking like? Oh, I could throw it to Jarvis Landry and Devontae Parker.
I saw a meme that said that they called him up and said, yo, we need you to throw the ball, but they didn't say to who. So he just go get up there and throw it around. He don't care.
We done been there. Chicago Bears fans.
Oh, this dude looks open.
Definitely been there. I don't care what jersey you got on. You're going to get a pass. You get a pass. You get a pass. You get a pass. Everybody gets passes. And it's one of those things like some people keep getting those checks. It's crazy. Matt Schaub's still in the league. It's trash.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, like all of these people.
I'm not a fan of him.
All these people still in the league getting these checks, and you be like, wait a minute. Mark Sanchez is horrible.
I can't believe he playing still.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he's still playing.
Terrible.
You know what I did? I went to the fantasy football, and I went to quarterbacks, to the free agents. Because, you know, it's still even in fantasy football leagues, you only draft only about 20 of the quarterbacks are going to get drafted. And so it's still starting quarterbacks that's not in there. But I went in there and I hit like projected and went to the bottom to see who was all in there that was part of a team. And I was like, who?
Oh, what, some of the names?
Who is Jay Thompson? Who is B. Reynolds? Like these people. And I'm like, wait, they don't have an NA next to their name, so they are on a roster.
Somewhere. They on somebody's team. Dude.
I was like, man, that is crazy. It's crazy.
I do like the fact that he's still giving back. He's still doing stuff in the community. He ain't letting them get him down. I like that.
He got that bread.
Yeah,
he
I
got
like
that bread. He hanging on in there. He definitely hanging in there. Yeah, he definitely hanging in there. But will I protest? Kinda. I probably only watch my team.
Yeah.
But those random games
I don't
look like
really
I'd be
watch
doing some
randos
housework.
anyway. Yeah, I don't watch.
Look like I'd be going on dates.
Yeah, some of those games ain't worth my time to watch. Yeah. I'll keep up with my players for my fantasy, but watching, nah. I mean, it is still football, but at this point, I think I'd rather just watch college football, which is weird because I never liked college football before Jessica.
College football might actually be a little everyday we lit.
It was yesterday. That Texas A&M game was.
I watched
ridiculous.
I watched the other one. I watched the West Virginia game until I couldn't watch it no more.
I didn't get that game. I wanted to watch it. I didn't get it.
But man, all right. So look, I said I was gonna tell some stories about my mom's real quick. Go ahead and lighten that mood back up some. You know, for her birthday, and my brother and I, we always talk about meeting your moms and whatnot. I know she don't play about stuff, and so they probably ain't too much different. And a lot of these stories and stuff you will be able to relate to. But yeah, moms didn't play at all, man. She almost got me into a fight because something that happened when I wasn't even around. I thought I was going to have to fight 3 dudes. Like, my mom is one of those people that she got hella road rage, but she don't forget stuff. And then so we riding, and Hot Springs is a small town, but it's two main streets. It's 2 main streets. Central over
in and out.
Central, and then like Grand Avenue. It's like those are two of the biggest streets, more popular streets. And man, when I tell you we was riding, just think about if we was riding on Peachtree down, yeah, and you see somebody make a U-turn on Peachtree. That's what she did.
She made a U-turn in the middle of the street?
She made a U-turn in the middle of a busy street, in the middle of the day, to chase some white boys that flipped her off.
What?
Yeah. She was telling me the story. She was like, yeah, you know, I was out and and these white boys flipped me off. And I was like, oh, word? Dang, that's messed up. And I was just thinking to myself, like, yeah, you probably had worse stuff happen than just getting flipped off. Like, I'm pretty sure that didn't hurt you at all. She saw the car. She saw the car that they were in. Yeah, while I was in the car. Skirt, skirt.
Like Migos. Skirt, skirt.
On Central and started chasing these boys in her car. Now, I'm like, oh, well, looks like it's about to go down.
It's about to go down.
Started taking my watch off. Took my watch off. Took one of my championship ring off. And they ended up losing her.
So they evaded her?
Yes. They saw her. They saw her and was like,
oh shit, dude, go.
There's that crazy black woman. She's right behind us.
Punch it, dude.
In real life.
Wow, really?
That shit happened.
So they just racing through like Bad Boys Part 3, just racing through the city.
Yeah, so she get back to work and one of her coworkers like, Miss Brown, did I see you make a U-turn on Central now by the racetrack?
You sure damn did.
Yes, absolutely. I was in there. That was me making a U-turn. You saw me? Did you see where they went?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you got any information while you're asking me this, or?
No, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. I was getting ready. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to fight these three dudes, but I'm going to be out here boxing with my mama.
Okay, so
shit that you do with your mom.
You know Granddad.
Yeah.
You know Grandma. We used to bowl in Thursday Men's League out in Marietta. And I'll never forget. I stuck around a little bit after bowling. And I lived in the same complex as my parents. I'm pulling up. Now, it's late. It's like 10 o'clock at night. I see some dude running. I see my father running. Now, at this point, I'm like, okay, what's going on? All he says is, Robert, get him. I stopped middle of the street, chased this dude down, and like tackle him, holding him down, thinking like he done bashed into my parents or whatever. Dude, my father saw him get into a car accident with somebody else and decided to play Good Samaritan and had me chasing some random down the street. Like I caught him, held him till the cops came. Come to find out, he just, he hit some lady and nigga, I was ready to beat this dude into the ground because I thought it was something with you. At that point, you just got to keep going and let the insurance and the cops handle that.
I ain't see nothing.
Yeah. Dude, I was more mad at him once I found out why I was chasing some random dude down the street than I was at the dude.
Like, because what if he got me? And
you just got my ass whooped. You made me chase him down. He beat my ass and kept running.
He's like, hey, he see you on the ground.
All I see is my father chasing. And you know, Granddad up there. Yeah. Robert, get him. I'm like, oh, it's about to go down. Nigga, get him for what? He didn't really do nothing. He like fender bendered this lady's car and he didn't want to go to jail over a ticket.
He had no insurance.
He could have shot me.
You hate him.
Mind your business.
Right. Sometimes you just gotta let it go.
Let that go.
So look, my mom's one of those people where she's super strict, but she always wanted to know. Always wanted to be in the know. So whenever I would go out on dates, I go from like Hot Springs to Little Rock. It's probably about an hour away, and she'll be like, "Call me when you get there." And I'm like, "Ma." Sometimes I forgot. My phone will ring. I'll be in the movies. I'll be doing whatever. And the voicemails that she would leave on my phone. Like, she called me probably about 6 times one day, man. I'm talking about I was excited to get out the house. I was excited to go see this girl. And then I forgot. I was 20-something, man. I was just
The
like,
last thing you think about is calling him. Hey, Mom, I'm good. Hey, I'm
like,
here.
I meet up with the girl. She come outside. I'm like, hold on, I gotta call my mama. Now, how lame do I look?
I gotta let her know I made it.
How much action am I getting that night?
Hold on, girl. Ma. Yeah, no, I'm here.
Hold on, come back.
No, she's dressed conservatively. Don't worry about it. We're gonna go have fun.
Come back.
Yeah.
Come back.
I love you.
Like, this is what it is. That's what it is. Look, she called me at least 13 times one night. And the voicemails just kept getting worse and worse and worse. I was just saying if you made it should have been that time. Boop. I don't know why you ain't called me yet. Boop. Second one, nothing. Boop. I don't know what. You must have just lost your damn mind. You ain't calling me back. Boop. I'm going to keep calling this mother until your phone blow up. I'm going to just run the damn battery down. Boop.
The next one is like, see, now y'all don't know what y'all gonna do when I'm gone. This is, I'm so unappreciated.
I'm going to murder you and your brother. I mean, like,
Don't come back home.
like when she said, I'm going to call this bitch till it blow up. I'm going to blow this, call your phone until the battery run dead.
Okay, so then if I get in trouble and I really need you, now my phone is dead and I can't call you.
It's beside the point.
You killed my phone now. I can't.
I had it on vibrate.
And I couldn't ask my date to use her phone to call my mother. That ain't gonna work.
She was so mad. She was so mad. And when I finally called her back, you know, you call her back and it's like, you call her back like you didn't know anything was wrong. Hey, man, what's going on? Is it an emergency? Nah, I'm just trying to figure out why the hell you done lost your damn mind. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I told you to call me when you got there.
I was like, Mom, I'm sorry. I forgot we was in the movies. Well, we'll see what you get next
Any
time.
other time you always got that damn phone in your hand.
Oh,
Like, come on, man.
That's why your stomach hurt, because you're on that damn phone.
I was on that damn phone.
That's everything. That's everything. That's what's wrong with your eye. You're on that damn phone, texting all damn day.
I sprained my ankle at basketball, probably on that damn phone doing a layup. What? That's not a real thing.
It's going to be a thing. It's going to be a thing. And so that's, man, when I tell you like that was one of the times. And then like I'm glad 2017 mom is a whole lot calmer than 1992 mom. 1992 mom
Was wildin'.
She was.
Mommy was wild. My mother used to go way too hard on me. She was gangster.
Next level.
I was more scared of mommy than I was of my father.
Yeah. Me too. Me too. We wanted.
He was like, oh, rah, rah. Mommy was full of action. She was ready to take off at any drop of a hat. Like, ugh, I gotta go home and she's there.
I got whoopings from both of them. I preferred that.
He was tired, so he didn't really want to deal with it. He worked third shift. So yeah, he might come home and you got to get whooped out of your sleep at least once in your life before you really know what a whooping is.
Had that happen
But
before?
we talking about something happened at school at 2:00. I get home at 3:30. Mommy's still mad, so I'm not gonna deal with that. She whooped me one time while she was on the phone with my father, telling him, "Yo, I'm gonna beat his ass." Bow. Yeah, he just did bow. And I'm like, yo, can you focus on one thing at a time, please? Because I guess he was hyping her up over the phone, so that just made it worse.
I can see your mom's getting it in like that.
Yo, you hyping him. Dad, you hyping her up, man. You making the situation worse, dude. You ain't going to be here for like 6 more hours. Come on, man, stop.
Yeah.
Hang up the phone and whoop me, please. Just hang up the phone and finish whooping me.
Please get it over
I'm
with.
hungry. Can I
ain't want to eat no more.
Can we
I ain't
finish
want to
this?
do nothing. Just go to sleep.
I hated
But-
crying into my plate. This food is good, but she just beat my
You can't hardly eat. Like, all right, so Dad gave us either 3 or 5. 3 or 5 with the licks. 3 or 5. Bow, bow, bow. Or bow, 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 bow. Yeah, that's 5. And so, and we knew it. That was it. That was it. Mom's, till she got tired.
Yes.
Till her arm hurt. Or she felt like she got enough.
Yo,
that's where I got
tell you,
that's where I got it from.
I don't know if she watching. One of the very last times I ever got a whooping, I made my mother so mad because I thought I was big boy. She hit me, bow. She hit me again, bow. And I'm just standing there. She was more mad that I wasn't crying and cowering in fear. Oh, you ain't gonna cry? Bow, bow, bow. Like, she don't even remember what I did to whoop me. She was more mad that I wasn't crying and going, oh, no, stop. I'm like, yeah, I could take it. I mean, it hurt, but I still was like, oh, yeah. Yeah, that was I should have just started crying right off top.
No, we told the story on the show.
I should have just started crying.
When my brother was here the first time, we told that story about when we said we wasn't gonna cry. We made a pact.
That is a terrible idea.
We made a pact that we weren't gonna cry.
That's a horrible idea.
Because when the realization,
You didn't think about that all the way through before it happened.
For her realization, when it hits, oh, y'all not gonna cry?
It made it worse.
Turn up.
Yeah, it made
Tell
it
the
worse.
max.
It made it worse. To this day, I wish I would have started crying.
Have you ever tried to block? Julian want to know if you ever tried to block.
I tried to grab. Now, we used to get hit those old brown extension cords that you couldn't plug nothing into. Okay? Swing. I grabbed it. What you think her free hand did? Bye, let it go. Like, I wasn't thinking about that. I'm like, ooh, I got it. I wasn't that was a free hand. And yeah, I'm so focused here, I didn't see it coming from here. Yeah, I should have just let go. Just go ahead and hit me. I'd rather you just hit me with that and get it over with.
She gonna be mad that
it's okay. It's okay.
My mom used to slap us. Like it was just a reaction.
Really?
Like, pow. It was pow. And I was probably about 14. And I was like, I started getting ready for it. I knew when it was coming. She had to look. I blocked one. She ain't like that. She like, put your hands down. Mayweather won. Stand up straight. You know, I had to eat one straight up. I just had to eat
Just
one.
because off GP.
That stopped the slaps though, because I think one time she had slapped and hit something, and then that pissed her off. But then it was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna slap him no more. That's us not crying that time, and me dodging and blocking those slaps, and then her hitting something because she had cut her hand on some glass one day, and she had broke her arm one other time skating and stuff. But yeah, that shut it down. Shut it down. But I think she was just more tired of just going upside our heads and shit.
Yeah, it got to the point where it's like, you know, I don't even really feel like whooping you. Like the girls, I don't whoop them. I don't need to. I will make them stand and put their hand out, and I'll smack their hand. You know what I don't like? When they move. Now I'm mad at her that you moved it. Dude, I remember one time I hit myself. Dude, I just put your hand out again, dude. I forgot what I was mad at for her at that point because I hit myself. Yeah, no, you don't. If your parents trying to discipline you, man, you can't dip and this ain't dodgeball. Man. Dive, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Look, we used to play slap box, but it was just one-sided. It was one-sided slap box. And she would just be like, oh yeah. I mean, because she would go in with no defense, just
yeah, she wasn't pulling back.
I was like, this ain't fair.
Smack her back.
I can't get no hits in. She got 111 hits off on me. I was just like, dang, what is this? But she, no, those good times. I tell those stories all out of love, and happy birthday to you once again. But look, another thing that happened this weekend, I talked about it earlier, is, going to weddings after you've gotten married is different, man. You be looking at all the stuff that you be like, did I do that? Oh, he gonna cry.
I think this is the point you need to reread the disclaimer. Just let them know.
Oh. Disclaimer, anything that Robert says at this point is not his views and opinions are not expressed by 710 of Slickville or Instinct Radio, and those are all solely his thoughts by himself, the Robert Williams Incorporated. Okay. So look, when I tell you, it's interesting because you be like, I was back there taking like side bets on if the groom was gonna cry. Which one of these dudes gonna pass out? Because it's all stuff that It's like, let me see who up they got their knees locked, because somebody might pass out. How many of these bridesmaids are gonna cry?
Which bridesmaid you think gonna fight hardest to catch the bouquet?
They didn't even do that. I missed that.
What?
It wasn't no bouquet thrown.
Nope, they got to go do it over. Tell them they got to do it over. You got to invite everybody else back out there to do the bouquet thing.
I just thought about that. Like, dang, you brought that up. Nope.
Nobody threw one?
No.
So y'all got to go back out next weekend and do it over.
It wasn't no garter or nothing. I mean, I don't have to go out for that stuff
I don't think the garter thing is appropriate, especially when you got kids in the wedding. You shouldn't be reaching up under that girl dress doing all that.
Yeah.
Not there. Do it somewhere else, man.
I did that. You can see which Julian said who feet hurt. So you always want to see what girl was like 5'9" during the wedding, and now she's 5'4".
Or you could tell who ain't used to wearing heels because they stumbling around like a newborn calf.
Yeah.
Just knees just weak.
Look, hey, Stacey.
She wears sneakers all day.
Stacey, straight up, how many of those groomsmen tried to holler at the bridesmaids? This one dude looked like one of the Migos, probably Offset, tried to holler at Naya.
Skirt.
Yeah, a little wax out. And he had nerve to have a broke leg. He had some casting on his leg, so he couldn't hardly even walk straight.
Like an air cast?
Probably so. It was all up under his little suit.
So I was like, was tight right there around the leg.
Yeah, and so of course, as a husband and you got a wife in the thing, and I wonder if it's the same way, the opposite way. So look, I wonder if when mailman gets married, and if I'm in it, and the wife has cute bridesmaids, would my wife want me to be with the worst one?
Luckily, I don't have that. I have those problems.
Cause I was looking like, let me see. Yeah, she got the right dude. I was okay. Like, yeah, you can walk with that dude. It's quite all right. He like dudes too.
All of the weddings that I've been to with my lovely wife, let's just say all the dudes she had to walk with ain't her type, so I wasn't worried.
Hey, absolutely.
Yeah, I already knew her. She was like, oh, she got to walk with him. I'm good. I'm straight. Here, let me sit in the front so they can walk right by me.
Look.
Hey, husband, how you doing?
She wasn't his type.
Yeah, pretty much.
She wasn't his type at all. He was like, yeah, I was probably more his type, but that's the story for another day. Yeah. But yeah, she said he can't. I'm not gonna tell no more of that part of the story. But I was just like, yeah, that's interesting. And then of course there's some people in there. You always want to see who gonna try to steal the show. It was a lot of gold teeth at that wedding. There was a lot of gold teeth at that wedding. I was like, shout out to all the gold teeth that made appearances at that wedding.
Wow.
But no, it was.
How did you notice that? Oh my God.
They are. They was out there. They was out there. Awesome. When I say it was out there, and it's funny. It was funny because I know I'm not a little dude. But when people see me, if I'm not interacting with somebody, then I probably have a look on my face that's not happy. Like I'm
resting
thinking about
bitch
something.
face is what it's called. Yeah.
mean nigga face.
You've got it.
Mean
it's
ninja
fine.
face.
It's fine.
And so I know that, and so which is why when I'm in a room full of strangers, I try to interact with people so that they don't think that I'm an ass or something.
Oh, I'm
like
the total opposite. I want you to believe that I'm an asshole.
Except for at that bowling meeting when it was taking too long, and I said,
Yeah, that's why I couldn't be in there.
I said, hey, can y'all hurry up? Because I got to go. I got curfew. And the one dude said, oh, your wife's waiting on you? I was like, no, my parole officer. And the one guy looked. He turned and looked.
Guarantee 3 people believed you.
He did a double take. He looked. Yeah, he looked like, oh, my gosh. I was just like, yeah, of course, I'm in here. They don't know me. I come in a little late.
Randomly screaming, yo, let's hurry up and leave.
Got my beard rocking. You know? If I'm like, hey, hurry up. I gotta get to my meeting.
That's exactly why I couldn't be in there.
Then, hey, let's speed this thing up. So when you send me that text, like, hey, tell them to hurry up. We need to go. Yeah.
Nope. I'm just gonna stay out here. I'll be out here.
I don't worry about that.
Yeah,
type
when
of
y'all
stuff.
are done, you let me know.
Because what they gonna say?
I can name 4 things that probably would have pissed you off.
They're not gonna say anything.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, they're not gonna say anything. But yeah, with the wedding, you always kind of compare the weddings that you've been to. You want to look and see, like, you be looking like, yeah, I like my wife was the best looking person at the wedding. I mean, good job, bride. You came in a close second, but my wife is always gonna be number one. And then I was like, then you look at the groomsmen and you be like, nope. Oh, y'all failing. My groomsman was better than y'all's.
I've got nothing.
Yeah, no
I've got
groomsman.
nothing. No.
Oh.
I'm gonna have groomsmen in City Hall.
Hey, I didn't know. You didn't tell me.
They don't. The judge was there.
All you need. That's all
She
you
was
need.
alright. She was cool.
You need 1, 2, 3.
Uh-huh.
You good?
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
didn't have to deal with the bridezilla thing, the dress, the makeup, the hair. It was like, you know what? I love you. We're already here. Let's just go ahead and hook it up. I went and bought my ring after we got married.
But you had hers before, though.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
She wore it there, but, yeah, I went and got mine after. And then we went home and took a nap.
That's what we did. But
Straight to sleep.
When we got done with all of that, we were too tired to do anything else.
Dude, that's exhausting. I've been a guest at like 3 or 4 weddings. I'm tired at the end. I ain't even do nothing. All I gotta do is show up. But just mentally, I'm like, yo.
It's so much. It's so much. Like, making sure everything goes according to plan just from the start, and then getting up there and like, okay, I must say my lines. And we wrote our own vows. I must say my lines.
You spent 3 years to pass an hour and a half.
It wasn't even that long, dude. It was like 38 minutes.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Like a real 38 minutes.
We're gonna have an anniversary where we're gonna redo everything. We're gonna do it the right way, but yeah,
it's gonna go so fast. Like all the planning that you do,
yeah.
it's still gonna go so fast. And then like, dude, we took pictures for about an hour, and it took forever. And
So
then, like,
it took you longer to take pictures than to get married.
yes, and by the time we finished, like when we got to the reception, try to get our food real quick so that we can eat before everybody else did. So while everybody else is going to get their food, we can try to eat before we get up and have to greet and thank and take pictures with everybody. Man, I was so tired of people in general.
Oh, thank you for coming. Oh, shaking hands and
Getting introduced to people that you're gonna forget in the next 10 seconds because you don't know if you ever gonna see them again.
son.
And so it was all of that. And by the time we got, I was like, yeah, we've been at this reception for about 3 hours now. You ready to go, baby? She was like, yeah. We packed up a little piece of cake, got in that car, drove across the city. It was like,
Where'd y'all get married? In Chicago?
St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I'm sleepy.
Oh, yeah.
You sleepy? Okay, cool. We'll consummate this shit another time.
We went went home, took a nap, woke up like an hour later and went and got the girl from daycare. And then went back home. It was like, hey, guess what? We got married today. And it was like, oh, okay. Yay.
That's practical.
Great. Girls, guess what? We got married. Oh, yeah, okay. Now, can I have a snack?
Yeah. That's very practical. I mean, and the thing is, you know, if the woman cool with it, then you know it's what it is. I wanted a big family thing type situation, you know, and so we did that.
Called my father, my mother, and her father, like while we were there. Hey, how you doing? Oh, we about to get married. All right, click. Hey, how you doing? What you doing? Oh, nothing, chilling, about to get married. All right, talk to you later. And everybody was like, what?
To who?
It's Jessica there, I'm telling.
Does she know about that?
Did you give her permission first?
Oh, that type of stuff. That's hilarious. Was there any pushback from that?
No.
No? Oh, okay. Well, that's good then.
No.
That's good.
Nobody said anything. We went into the relationship. We both talked about how we didn't want to get married. And it's just, over the years, it progressed to the point where it's like, we might as well. You love me, I love you, right? Let's make it happen.
Eric said town hall is the best.
What's that?
City hall.
Oh, yeah.
He probably got married in a small area. They got town halls in South Carolina, not city halls. Eric. That's hilarious.
Village hall.
I'm married at the community center.
We're going to go swimming afterwards.
But look, man, it's a wonderful thing. Every time I go to a wedding, man, or I've been to 2 weddings since I've been married, and make you have flashbacks, man. You be like, yeah, you know, and you be trying to give out all these tips, like, hey, so here's what you have to do. You have to go ahead, make sure you eat, tell everybody, say thank you real fast. Like, don't spend a whole lot of time at a table because they get you bogged down. You be taking, if it's 8 people at a table, if you don't do it right, you're going to be taking pictures with all 8 of them individually. And you'll be on your feet all day.
Stand up, let's get a selfie.
Come on, y'all.
Move on. Yeah.
Oh, y'all don't know each other? Okay, so I'm going to take pictures with 4 of y'all at a time. This 4, then the next 4.
How many guests did y'all have?
170.
170?
Yeah.
I don't even think I know 170 people.
You do.
I'm pretty sure I don't. I don't know 170 people who like me enough to come to my wedding. Oh, Robert? Just video in.
Cousin Robert?
Yeah.
You know what? Man,
I ain't gonna be able to make that. One. Send him a card.
I gotta get a haircut.
Yeah. I gotta take the dog to the groomer.
I gotta close the refrigerator.
Is it Robert Williams?
The second?
Yeah. I just remembered I had something to do.
And look, just said y'all don't like 170 people.
Yeah,
to invite.
Yes.
Gotta be going
between both of us.
To the list of the people y'all like Uncle Willie, no. Jeff, no.
Oh, we definitely ain't inviting this dude.
Kim from work, no. She'll probably steal. Yeah, look, there's always those people like you be like, do I really want to invite this person? And then you be like, oh man, she gonna get drunk.
That's usually me. Like, oh, do we need Robert to come through here? Just hide all the beer.
Like I already know. Like my brother said, we got 159 family members. We when it's his turn, every day we lit. It's gonna be so many people. It's gonna be so many people. It's gonna be like, hey, but I mean, we got a big family though, so it's like that. Like
so do we. My family we don't get along like that.
Oh man, we have reunions every year, man.
What?
Every year.
Yeah.
Yo, we got about 15. We got about 15 minutes left.
What? Wow, that went quick.
It does.
Dude, what?
It does. You must have been having fun.
A little bit.
Look, one random thing I want to talk about, man, and it's something that if it's good, it's on point, and if it's not, it ruins the whole scenario in any situation. And it's water pressure, man. Water pressure. It's a random thing, man. I was just thinking about it. Because, you ever been to somebody's house, like you had a water pressure at your house, and it's what you're used to?
Yes.
And you go to somebody else's house and you try to take a shower.
And it's too strong?
No, it's not strong enough.
I can't stand those water that's just coming out the faucet too hard. I can't stand that. I don't like that water. Down on me, man.
I don't like that water that seems like it's a little limp, like it's a little flaccid.
No,
I don't like flaccid water.
Turn on the damn thing to wash my hands and damn near get my wrist broke. Like or water that's too hot. Like you need to go in the basement and turn that hot water heater down a little bit.
Yeah, a little
bit.
I get that. If that's all you got is the hot, but you gotta turn the cold on with it. But if you don't know, if they don't warn you, like. What you don't want to get is, hey man, so when you go in there, make sure you turn the cold on first, cause my water get hot pretty quick. All right, you turn it on, you stick your hand, it's smoke coming out, and you're like, wait a minute, why is it smoke already? Like in our master bedroom, in the master bathroom, the water takes forever to get hot. In the guest one, it gets hot right away, but the water heater right there. Man, but I don't like taking showers in our master bedroom. I like taking showers in the other one.
No,
in the other bathroom.
Dude, I swear to God, I think Jessica is trying to cook herself when she takes showers.
What?
Like, are you trying to burn the dirt off? You ain't that dirty. Like, you ain't a construction worker. You ain't digging ditches all day. Why you got the water so goddamn hot? What are you doing?
Look, wifey don't like hot showers. I like the hot shower.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that.
But.
And then she subjects my girls to that. They come out looking like Thanksgiving hams every time. Like, they still steaming a little bit. Like, look, red, bright red.
If the water pressure not good enough, or if the water not hot enough, I don't feel like I'm
clean.
Like it could be the perfect temperature, but if the water just barely coming out, I feel like one is gonna take too long for me to get clean. I get dirty.
Dude, that's how everybody get mad at me about hand sanitizer. I don't believe hand sanitizer is clean. That ain't. So you rub it in. Now you got all them dead ass germs all over your hands. You can't
wipe
clean
it off
that
on your
up.
shirt.
You have to have running water to get clean. Oh my God, you can't. Okay, so your hands dirty. You put hand sanitizer on, and then you rub it on your shirt.
Yeah.
Damn, I never thought of that. You know what?
On the side of your pants.
You got some
on the side of your pants. That's a great idea. Have you ever tried washing your car without a whole lot of water pressure?
Yeah, dude, it takes all day.
It takes all day, and I still don't feel like my car's clean.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Like,
it's not at all.
It's the worst thing in the world to put $1.75 in the thing, and then it'd be shooting that barely little stream.
Hey, you talking about the little pressure washer thing? It don't work.
Yeah, it don't work. Yeah. You feel like you done lost $500 if you only put. After you put that little money in there.
Okay, so have you ever took a lot of time rinsing your car off because you put too much money in the machine? You don't want to leave any of it behind.
I go around the car 3 times.
Spraying the wheels you already have cleaned twice.
I'm all up under, and I got the thing up in the wheel carriage. I'm spraying all up in there.
Into the car, ain't nobody gonna see.
up under the carriage. I'm like, yeah, I got to make sure this muffler is clean right now. I got to make sure this muffler and this wheel axle is clean.
Wow.
Like, I will find stuff to spray.
Sorry.
You got to spray this radiator out.
Yeah.
Like I will open the hood. My carburetor.
I've seen somebody doing that.
My carburetor dirty as hell.
Like you can't spray water on an engine bay, especially if it's hot. You go crack the damn block.
You
can't do that.
I'm not
wasting the 75
I'm not wasting. I got 1 minute and 38 seconds left. Unless I'm going to turn this that brush back on.
No. I hate using them brushes, man. They always dirty. You know you're supposed to spray the brush off before you rub it on your car.
Nah,
man. Get all the debris out of it. You don't care.
I be using other people dirty leaves and everything in there. Scratch my paint job up.
You might as well just go get the dishwashing liquid and a scouring pad. Just clean it up.
Why not?
Oh my God.
Why not? Don cleans everything.
That is not how you get your car to look like what's that flat paint. That's not how you do that. You don't scrape the clear coat off to get that look. That's not how that works. You just out here with a Brillo pad. Yeah.
I thought that's how they got that matte paint job.
No, that's not how I work in the automotive industry. That's not how it works.
I hate horrible matte paint jobs.
I hate all matte. I think cars are supposed to look nice and clean and shiny. I've seen a brand new Audi with a matte paint job. It look old. It look old. It's supposed to be shiny.
I've seen three matte paint jobs that I was like, yo, that's clean. One of them was
Most
on the
of the time,
A7.
it looks like they just went and bought a can of spray paint,
Right.
and sprayed the car.
Right. It was
That's it.
in the wind.
Yeah.
He was like, hey,
Did you just airbrush your car?
you got a project? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't stand that.
I got about 8 cans of spray paint. I'm about to
They're all different shades of the same color.
I'm about to hit this matte.
I do not like that. Ugh.
We're gonna use that jet black on the tailpipe.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man. Like this dude. Yeah, I've seen about 3 of them that's been clean. It has to be the right car, right color. And it has to go with the wheels. That's the thing. Like you can, with a regular paint job, the wheels don't match. Then it's okay. But then, if you got matte, and then you got a weird wheel, then your car gonna look funny.
Or what I really hate is you got nice car, nice rims. You get a flat with one of the rims. Instead of taking them all off, you just put the one regular tire on. So now you got 3 24s and an 18, and it's on the front. Just take them all off until you can afford to get that other tire, man. You clearly still have all of the original tires, because where did you get that one from?
Right.
Your car is leaning like this at the front because this one is a 17 and these are 326s. You can't do that.
Can't do that. You can't do that. I don't like seeing people ride on donuts for more than one day.
Yep. Or a donut on the front. That's so unsafe. Even if the tire on the front, move the rear tire to the front and put the donut on the back, because that donut is liable to pop off at any moment. You're gonna kill everybody out here.
You're gonna be a wrap. I saw a meme today where it was this car parked and somebody had thrown some paint on the car. Like it was a silver car. Somebody had thrown some paint on the silver car, and they was like, you know what happens when you cheat on your woman or whatever. And I was like, in investigating the picture, of course, this fool had a donut on the back. I was like, well, did she already pop the tire?
Yeah, you asking for it, buddy. He should park somewhere else.
It's on a regular street.
Hide the car. Just park it somewhere. Park it around the corner.
It's like out there. It's like out there in real life.
Like old girl next Friday when she keyed his car and then threw a brick through it. It's like, okay, just why don't you park in the garage?
Yeah.
You live in $1 million house. Park in the garage.
Look, that fool. The funniest scene was when somebody's car getting messed up was on Barbershop. On Barbershop.
Yo, that actually made me mad. When she smashed up his car and it wasn't the car she was looking for.
Yeah.
Yo, I hate that scene.
He was like,
he was supposed to murder her in the middle of the street. In the chair
like, yeah, that's what I do. You crack that windshield. Crack that windshield. I tear up that headlight. That's what you do. Like, what kind of car is that? It's a silver Camry.
I got a car just like that.
Right. That realization hit.
Boy.
That type of stuff.
Yeah. And then she just walked away like, oh, my bad.
Oh.
Word?
Oh.
About to get real ugly on the...
What you mean? Oh.
Yeah, it's about to be a situation. I can't be around that. I can't be around any of that.
That type of stuff will get you, well, they ain't together, but that'll probably get you domestically abused.
Oh, early.
Speaking of domestic, do you watch, you don't watch Insecure, do you?
No. I've heard y'all talking about that. No. That's just like that. What was that one show? Snapped? Yeah, no, I'm not watching that because Jessica's not watching that. Nobody's gonna get any ideas.
All right,
that's just not gonna fly.
Hey, what up? Oh, so on the way out, I got a couple more minutes. On the way out, there was a scene on Insecure, and I don't give spoilers because it's been 24 hours since the show came on, so I should be able to talk about Insecure. I should be able to talk about Power, and I hadn't seen Ballers yet.
Is Power still on?
It was the last episode yesterday. It was pretty decent. It ended funny, but it was pretty decent. Insecure, there was a scene where the dude and the girl was talking so reckless. Like they said.
To each other?
To each other, yeah. And I was thinking to myself, she just said something that should get her hit. And he just said something that'll get him stabbed. Like, it was like that. Like, and I'm talking about they were just going back and forth. Like, if it was a boxing match, they came out, it's actually a meme of that. If they came out and if it was a boxing match, they started out with a couple of jabs, and then they went straight from boxing to MMA with no rules, low blows, headbutts, and everything like that. Like, it was, I really felt like, damn. Ned, don't you ever say that to me.
Yeah. Some things is just off limits.
Don't you go there.
You just some things you just can't say to me. That ain't gonna work.
And so how like last show I was talking about how like, when women get mad, they go straight for the jugular.
Oh,
like,
kill shot.
It's the
early,
end.
Off top.
The end. We're not gonna subdue.
They about to shut down your whole game.
They gonna be like these new police.
You
it
get no
ain't
second
no
chances.
tase. It ain't no Billy Club.
Straight for the kill shot.
The end. We ain't shooting you in the kneecap. Nothing. We going straight for the end.
Problems.
And she went there multiple times.
So this chick on the show?
Chick on the show. We went there multiple times,
really?
And I was just like, you can't say that.
Yeah, when you start saying shit like that to each other, you just can't.
You can't say that.
You gotta let that go.
If this is where y'all at, y'all just gotta walk away. Like, y'all not even together no more.
They not together and they arguing like that?
You gotta walk away.
Nah, that ain't gonna work.
You gotta.
Some things you just can't say to each other.
Walk away.
And now I'm the king of inappropriate and just saying things before I think. I do have boundaries. It's like some things I'm not gonna say.
Completely unfiltered. If I see it tonight, I'll send it to you. Completely unfiltered. You're gonna be like, yo, yeah, I get it.
Really?
I get it. Yeah.
Nah, that ain't gonna fly, man.
Yeah,
Can't do that. You can't be doing that like that.
But look, hey, this is about our time right now. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Shout out to Robert for coming on through. He ain't on Instagram, so I can't tell you to follow him there. And if you are not against being offended, you might be able to find him on. You might be able to friend him when he in the chat room.
Be wary.
But NSFW, not safe for work.
Nope.
Don't scroll his page.
Sometimes it's not safe for home. Just go sit outside in your car by yourself.
But y'all, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I appreciate everybody for sending my mom those birthday wishes.
Happy birthday.
Yo, y'all, that means a lot to me. Let me just go ahead and send these hearts out to moms right quick. I love you much, moms. What's up, Dad, and everybody, all the rest of the 710 family. I will catch y'all on the 18th. I'm going to hope to have something big for y'all on the 18th. A special guest. And look, real quick, I got a quick challenge for y'all right quick. From now until Christmas, I'm going hard. I'm going in. And I plan on losing about 30 pounds. I'm going to change the game on these folks just so I can take pictures on social media with my shirt off, all right? And so I got to get these followers up. So share, like, comment, keep sharing. We going to follow 710 Slickville at Instagram. I already cleared that with my wife while you shaking your head and while you're not shaking her head. She already know. But look, I need y'all to do this for your boy. We going to grow this thing. September 18th, be on the lookout. I'm going to be a whole lot smaller than I am now. Holla at your boy. We out.
Be easy.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuning into the very best. It's yours truly, Jazzy Fizzle. And this is In-State Radio, man. Tune in, baby. Oh, boy.